Hey everyone, welcome to Flow Thinkers. My name is Richard, and today we will be doing a client intake system. Uh, we'll be automating that with make.com, no code needed or necessary for this flow. So, the idea is pretty much when you have a new client, um, this is for B2B SaaS, for coaches, or just any business, anyone or any one that would like to organize and automate the process of taking this client in, sending them a link like a Calendly for a discovery call, and send a personalized message, a super personalized message to them through an email. And after that, this detail gets logged into your logbook. It could be Google Sheets, it could be Airtable, it could be Notion if you have a database set up there, whatever you want to use. Then maybe optionally, we can add this to Trello um, to manage our task, and thereabout send a notification through email or Slack to the team to let them know there's a new client being onboarded. So right now I will start with creating a Google form real quick. So that will be the source of our base. That will be the source of our base. Um, this will be what will trigger the flow. So let's call this client intake system. Okay, make this bold. Then form description. Form registers clients leads from flowthinkers.com website. Okay, I think that is fine. So first we want to start out by asking the company name. Assuming it's a company, you just want to keep a space open for that. No need to make it required. Then we can add a name. Now this should be required. Short answer. So that is, let's see, company name, regular name. So we'll do email over here. Required, short answer. I think phone number can be optional, though it would be nice if they left it so they can be reached on. Phone number is nothing like numbers. Okay, short answer will be fine. Next, we want to know why they are here. So we are going to do a project type. We can say, what are you trying to do? Project type, what are you trying to do? So we offer a bunch of services. So I would list those services here. So this just for like workflow automation, workflow automation in a project. The next one will be websites. Websites. I want to say websites. Build optimization. Let's just leave it there for now. Build optimization. Let me add sales marketing. Yes, for sure. Sales marketing, funnel automation. It's just, this is just like holistic views of the kind of services being offered for B2B SaaS, and maybe some custom solutions, you know, something different, something unique, something you need to build out. I'm gonna make this italics. Italics. Required, yes. Next, we're going to ask goals. What are your goals? What are your deliverables? What exactly are you trying to achieve, you know? That's what deliverables, you know? Explain in your own words. Be candid. Yeah, that's the only way you can openly communicate. Be candid, you know? So let me see. Goals, why am I spelling deliverables wrong? Deliverables, okay. Next thing we are going to we'll make this a paragraph, so you can speak your mind. Speak your mind. So next we are going to, yeah, this is optional, you don't have to answer. Next is desired start date. When do you want this started? When do you want to start this? That is important. Urgency, we're going to put this on a scale of 1 to 5, and this is just because if there are two or multiple jobs that needs to be done on the same day, based on their urgency level, I can know how to tackle it, you know. So we're gonna make this required as well. So I think, okay, and we can add one more. That will be additional notes, just in case there's anything you want to say, anything we need to know. You know, for the discovery call, I think I need to okay, let's leave it like this, since this is just testing. On my website, it will be different. On my website, it will be sent in a different way. But this is just to I'm just using this source as an example to show you how, you know, this can be So we are going to add an image. I'm going to add an image. Oh, not yet. Why does it keep coming this way? What am I not doing? I'm trying to change the theme. Oh, my bad. Oh yeah, no. So we're gonna put the logo of your company, right? And that's going to adjust the color of the color of your, system. So now I like it a little bit light, something like this. Let me see. A little bit. Like this. This is fine. So now that we have our form, I think we can now publish it. I think we can now publish this and see the link to the sheets is here. Creates. Voila. So this is our client intake system response sheets. I'll call this YT. I'm just renaming it so I can easily identify the file. So now we'll go back to this. We will click on Google Sheets and click on Watch New Row. So I already have an account that has been connected already. So if you want to connect any of these modules yourself, you just have to, you always see an online help that will show you the steps to connecting a module through the various means. Sometimes it's straightforward, so just know that. But this I already connected it already, and I will drop some videos, maybe just some connection videos that I have, and sometimes I'll still show you in the video, maybe again, maybe one of the modules I will show you how to like connect it. So for this, we are searching by paths, drive, spreadsheet ID. This is where we are going to pick the, let me say something. I want to see the process of making a second connection. Yeah, you just connect it, but I think you need to do some API thing behind it. Let me see. Don't worry about all that. Spreadsheet ID. What's going on? Okay, spreadsheet ID for YT client intake system. Tables contain headers. Yes. Sheet name, form response. So we're going to, I'm going to rename this to form responses to Okay, so I'm going to create another sheet right here. This will be called log intake. You'll see why later. So for this, we have the headers. So we can come back here and say, let's refresh this because I changed the name from responses. Okay. Table contain headers, yes. Limits the maximum number of results. We can just leave it at 2, doesn't matter. Then for now we'll do choose manually, but there's nothing there, so we'll just save this. Okay, let's just put it at all. Then we are going to, so like I said, we are trying to do a client intake system that goes from our Google Sheets, and here we will bring in ChatGPT to use the data that we've collected in Google Sheets to create the personalized email for the client. But before that, we are going to quickly add a calendar, create a Calendly link here. I think this is, did it get an event? Let's see. No, schedule, create a single user scheduling link. Yeah, I think this should be it. Okay, so straighten this, connect automatically. So I already created a Calendly collection. Again, this is the online help to help you out if you are trying to connect to Calendly. Again, it's usually just straightforward to connect. Like you see, just create a connection. This doesn't have any extra drama. some do be having dramas. So event type, we have 30 minutes meeting for your discovery call, or whatever option you create on your Calendly, you can pick them here. So I'll pick the 30 minutes one. So Google Sheets is ready, Calendly is ready, OpenAI is coming up. Let's run this and see. Okay, no, we've not yet sent a. We need to send the form. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Then for this, we can create a chat completion. We'll use a GPT-4 Turbo to connect with ChatGPT OpenAI. You will need to go to platform.openai.com to generate an API link that you would put in when creating the connections for your chat module, OpenAI. So this is to add a message. So we are going to give the module a role. We're going to give it some message, some context, so it can understand what we are trying to do. So in this case, I've written down a prompt for this. Well, we can say you are a friendly, helpful automation expert writing an email from a human perspective, because we don't want to sound like AI and all that. Keep it casual, warm, and human sounding. Do not mention AI, ChatGPT, dash lines. Ugh, that's the worst. If you know, you know. Then include a link schedule. Include a link schedule. Include a link to schedule a call provided as a variable to be used as the next make.com module. And the email with a complimentary close like warm regards, Richie Flow Thinkers, or Richie which one is called FT. So I think there should be a line break here. Let me check real quick. How to write line breaks in programming in HTML. Okay, BR. This is first line BR. The second line, so BR. Okay. Okay, so I put my BR outside the braces. Oh, is there a function? Let me see. Wait, variables function. True first, no variable. Math function, no. Text and binary functions, no. Wait, text function, yeah. Text, index the code, content split, MD5, SHA, no. Why does it feel like I'm missing it? Stream, upper, replace emoji characters, no. Start case, no. There's no line break. Wait, new line, aha. So this will be new line. What's the text? You know what? We're going to do something. Yeah, friendly open notation. Close. With a line break. Let me see. New line, text, keywords. Okay, let's work with that and see what happens. Oh wait, let me ask this AI guy. How do I do a line break to properly format the outputs to an email message? How do I create a line break, create a format? Oh, so probably format the output. Never mind. I'll create for my line breaks in in the ChatGPT model. And I know it's something with BR, but I've never used new line before. I don't know if this okay to create a line break in the output which have mode for formatting and movement. You can use the new line character. Okay, this character will send line break. You want to restrict the output is formatted correctly. Okay. I feel like I want to use all of them at the same time. Okay, that's cool. We'll try that. We'll see which works, because there'll be like 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. If each of them works, you know. Complementary. So, but I think let me see something. Let me first do the user part. Then for the user, let me copy out what I already tested part of this before. So let me just write it out. It's better that way. So yeah, we're gonna say write a personalized confirmation email thanking. So you want to thank the name of the client, whoever they'll be, for submitting their project details about the goals, right? Full stop. Include reference to their goals. Oh no, projects. This is goals down here. Sorry, this will be goals. This will be project type. Then we're going to remove this. Include reference to their goals and mention their desired start dates. Like that. And with a Calendly link. And with a Calendly link, so we will use the booking link from here. You can even add this. So yeah, I said end the email with a. I'm going to remove that from the system and put it down here. Called say add a Calendly link, and the email with a complimentary clause like example. You also want to give it examples so he understands. We can say see my line breaks all lined up. Warm regards, comma, Richie FT, Richie Flow Thinkers. But I also want to add something. End the email with a complimentary clause using I wanted to end it like happy holidays, because So we can just make it more personalized. This is what we'll call, this is a super personalized. So here we can add like now. Let me see dates for my now. We can put now. End email with a complimentary close, using now to and also use now if it's a non-national holiday. If it's a national holiday, world holiday, you want to be like, you want to use something the world celebrates. Let's leave it national for now, so at least they know like, okay, this person is celebrating this holiday in the US. And the email with a complimentary close, and also use now. Use the now function if it's a national day. Happy holidays. If it's and use the now function to determine if it's a national holiday. Example. Okay, so that is that. So we can save this. So the next model now is the email to the clients. Yeah, I use Gmail, and for this we are going to, you can do send an email. Okay, we can do send an email, or should I do create a draft? Yeah, let me just create a draft, since I'm just testing. Oh, not copy an email. So Gmail, create a draft. Yes. So I've also like connected my Google connection already. So if you want to do that, you can just click on add, or yours will be the same. For Google, it's a bit complicated. It adds extra step, but all the steps are properly aligned on the online help link on how to connect. If you just follow it line by line, you will get it. You have to log into the cloud platform, create a project name, turn on the API, set the audience, set the OAuth, fill in the data access session, add and remove the scopes, and you create your clients. I will add a video after this on how I set it up, just in case you want to do that. So a folder, I created one for make.com builds. So this is the email address will be the email from the client. The subject here will be client intake. Then we want their name, right? We want their company name if it exists. I need to put a function there in case it comes blank, so they will not, so that the middle will not just have this. Okay, I think I know what to check something real quick. So company name and project type. Okay, so client intake, the name, the company name, So it should be one of these functions. We can say if empty. Yeah, I think this will work. If empty. Yeah, if empty should work. Returns value 1 if this value is not empty, otherwise it returns value 2. So if empty, so if company name is empty, we will return the next value, which should be, wait, why is this just showing if? Okay, wait, let's do something. Give me a second, let me clean all this first. So yeah, we're going to use if empty. So if this value, where is it? If this value, the company, is not present, let's say it's just an individual, then just return I'm going to do this name, return number. No, return blank. I don't want it to just be dash. Okay, return hyphen. Or return null. Yes, return null. Yeah, let me see. So let me see, return value 1. If this value is not empty, otherwise it returns value 2. If empty value 1, returns value 1. That means it returns the unknown. If this value is not empty, otherwise it returns value 2. Okay, so yeah, this is fine for now. I just wanted that part to just disappear. I can do I can copy this, but that is just overkill. Yeah, that would just be overkill. Yeah, let's leave it null. So the content will be the result of the output of the email from ChatGPT. Let me see. Choices, no. Message, no. Results. So that will be the results, and save this. And we are going to add the Google Sheets. Yes, so this will be our log intake Google Sheets. Remember, we created a new sheet, so this we're going to be adding a row to the YT client intake system, but to the log intake sheets we haven't created the values for that, so we will quickly do that. This will be client's name, because this is what we're going to pass to our Trello card. I don't even have a Trello card, so I'll be doing all that live with you guys now. Project type, goals, Calendly link, and email contents. Email contents, no, we don't need the email contents. We don't need the email contents. No, we don't need the email contents. Timestamp. Do we need the email contents? Do we need to save that? No, it's already good. Nah, there's no need for that. So now we are going to refresh this, and you can see the values have presented themselves. So before I think the next thing now will be to pass this into Trello. I don't even have a Trello account yet, but you're going to see me connect something. So we're going to create a Trello account, trello.com. Guessing that is their website name. Get Trello for free. Enter your email. DevOps with Richie. Sign up. Oh, Trello, yeah, Trello is with Atlassian. Atlassian has Bitbucket, Atlassian has Jira, Atlassian has Confluence. They have a bunch. So what brings you here? Organize, manage team projects, create and automate your team workflow. I can say this. Try Jira. No, skip. Continue. Add card. Okay. Clients. Right. I'm trying to create the card. So let me see. Add card. Oh, we can say client intake. Add it to book flights. Oh, okay, is it to do? But we can just put it like email. Let's see. No, name. Let me just continue. I haven't used Trello before. And it's like do something fresh with you guys. Let's send a verification. So we are going to check out full name. This is Richard. You guys saw my last name again. Continue. So this is Trello. You start with Trello Premium in Workspaces. Oh, that's cool. Go to your first board. 1, 2, 3 panels. Next. So the first thing we're going to try and do is let's run this, but what we're going to do now is before we connect this, or let's run this. Wait. Let me finish this first. Use this Trello style guide to list and learn the basics. That's cool. So let's try and connect it. Save my Trello connection. Sometimes you read all these things so you know what Make will be doing. They read your name and username. They make comments for you. So that's some of the different APIs you can eat if you want to know what to do. Read your enterprises. Update and manage your enterprises. Read all of your boards and workspace. Create and update cards, lists, boards, and workspaces. They read Power Ups you own. They update Power Ups you own. So Make does not read your email address or see your password. So you want to allow. So this was easy. This was straightforward. So yeah, we want to quickly create a board. Let me see, create board. We'll call this client intake. Yeah, we can do that workspace. Start with template. What kind of templates? Okay, let me see. Templates, Kanban templates. Just something simple. One-on-one meeting, company overview, design order. Let's see. Keep cards, create. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So we have our Trello board here, and okay, so now we are going to these are the cards. So we're gonna enter a list ID from the boards we just created. So with the Trello card, we created this Trello board. It's called the client intake. This is the default things that were here. Running late. We're going to just delete this. So we can just leave this. This as an attachment. Remove all this. This was a template I picked up. This card is a template. Check. Okay, so let's just leave this. So back in the client intake, you want to select the ID manually, or you can pick up the Trello board. Let me refresh this. It's called client intake. So you want the new list to come out on, you want the intake to be on the to-do list, because that way you create a card of the project. Labels, you want to maybe we can do green, starting something. Then members, let me leave that for now. Name, we can just give it like the company name. Okay, maybe the company name might now be company name can be your name. Yeah, we can just say your company name to be your name. But if it's a company name, then it will be Richie. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Company name. Then maybe project type. Yeah. If company name is empty, if empty, it should be on the text. Oh no, it's not in text or in functions. Okay. If empty, just say X. That's too aggressive. Let's leave it this way. So in the description, include all intake details. Let me see, the email, We want their email. We want their phone number. We want the project type. We want the goals. We want the desired dates. Urgency. Additional notes. Desired date, urgency. Additional notes. The booking URL. That's the Calendly link. And maybe a link to the Google Sheets. Oh wait, file, share, copy link. So we just add that here. Okay. There's a copied link. Oh, a link. Oh no, not to the entire shit, like to the row. Is it possible? How can I do that? Link to the Google Sheet row. Row number. Let's run this first and see. How it comes out before we send our Slack message. Save this. Slack. Create a message. Yeah, create a message. At my Slack connection, I need to. Now Slack, I bet Slack will have to do with Open API. I believe they would. I want to believe because for Slack you have to create like an API to connect certain things. Oh, it looks like it's straightforward. Okay, yeah, you create a webhook or create a connection, sorry, depending on the connection. You know what, let's just run this. Let's run this because I think this should be this to the bosses. Oh, see more bosses. Let me check my code real quick. Don't use my code. So I'm trying to connect my Slack. Before I connect my Make module. Okay. Oh, I need to create a new should I use this? I need to create a new channel. Okay, let me close my direct messages before I bring it on screen. Okay, so I'm going to create a new channel, or I'm going to create a new maybe I need to create a new what do you call it, profile. No, create new, let's create a new profile, because there'll be different channels in that profile. But I know you can add multiple. It's all right. Let's create a new one for this. Yeah, is it create a workspace? Okay, I think this is what I needed to do it. Aha. It's just like Postman. Create a workspace. Profile for all. Adding your name. You can just say client intake system, CI system. Let's call this client intake system. Yes, profile photo. We can just put the Flow Thinkers logo. It will be like, oh, it's my logo everywhere. I mean. Ugh, what's going on here? Just give me the. This is fine. No. Okay, save. No, it's not in the middle. Whatever. Next. Who else is on floating his team? It's just me. Skip this step. So we get feel for Slack and see all the ways. Yeah, when time comes, start with the free version. Slack. Going to my time. Oh, I don't know why I clicked that. Did it catch me? So I'll create a new channel. I will just call the channel client onboarding. Wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna do all this. Just real quick. Client onboarding. Client onboarding. No, clients alerts. Not here. Is after they go through the discovery call, I can now put, like, client alerts, new client alerts, There's no need for new to have you can make this public. Okay, skip for now. Wait. Should I add myself? Let's skip for now. So what else do we need? I think that is all. So let's come back to this make.com. Let's create a connection. Let's do Slack user. I've not created a bot for that yet. 06 04 28 25 original scopes are required for the make. Well, I don't want the scope, so I don't know what the scope is about yet. This is my let me see. The app is not approved by Slack. Apps are reviewed to ensured allow way. Let's see. It worked. Select from list. Public channel. Yes, I made it public. Client alerts. Let's go. So in the text, we can leave this to be more static. This can just be like new client intake alerts. Oh, let's try the line break. Oh, or maybe I can do that. Company again. We can either get it from the first, or we can get it from the closest one to us. Doesn't matter. Company name, projects, again we can even work on the project type. Maybe put ChatGPT this to create like a development plan in PDF, so you can just create add a module. If you already know how your PDF, how your development plan goes, you have your steps. You can just add it there, prime your ChatGPT, or if you have the assistant, add the assistant as well. Then you can add it to like a PDF core module that would create a PDF format will send the result into the PDF and send it as an attachment to an email or to your Slack notification. There you already have your development plan already set up, or since this is a intake system, you can just have it somewhere in the middle. Have ChatGPT create a minutes of meeting, things to talk about. We'll add that. We'll add that. So because we're trying to make this really prime. So after project, we will do goals. We'll know what the goals are. After goals, we will do the desired start date. Pretty much everything that was put in the form. Then after that, we'll do the urgency again, so that way the devs and everyone in the group with additional notes can see and get the message. Calendly link. So let me see. then check the Google Sheets for details. So that is, we can add the Google Sheet link. I will since it's just like a dynamic static, that's why I just left it that way. Save. So I said we can also have a router here, or let me see, first of all, where do we want to collect this information? Telegram? No. Email? No, not development plan yet. Let me see, since it's a discovery call, what's at the, let me see, we can do a Fireflies will record the call though, but this is also client intake. So, nah, I'm thinking too far. This is also a client intake. I wanted something to use the, okay, we'll create a ChatGPT here. I know you guys want me to run it already. This is the I touch on myself too, like just because I want to see how it's gonna go. Let me see. Don't worry, I might not even do this one. So this is what it is, a client intake system. But I wanted to output it to Slack as well, so we'll put it in between. We already have all the formats, so this would take the inputs from Trello or Google Sheets, or just specific things. Let me see. You can say you are I say you are let me see, someone that's you notice that, okay, you are, let's see, okay, they start beating, it starts bubbling once you put the thing over them. Okay, you are a, wait, what am I trying to do? You are a system analyst. Let me say you are an AI system meeting analyst. Meeting assistant. Meeting analyst assistant. Create a minute to meetings. I think I have a sales pitch somewhere. Create a minutes to meetings. Let me see if I can pull out something from there. From my files. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay. No, that wasn't it. Okay, never mind. You and AI meeting analysis, then create the minutes to meetings structured for the discovery call that will be sent to the Slack module. To the lab. An AI meeting, create a minutes to meet an AI analyst. Who will you use the inputs? Who will take your time to understand the client's needs? From time to time, we start adjusting till you get something that sticks and comes out the way you want it. Create a minutes to meeting structured notes to guide discovery calls meetings with clients. Create a minutes to meeting. Okay, thank you. Thank you. What do you call yourself? Grammarly. Create a minutes to meeting structured notes to guide discovery calls with clients. Okay, with the clients for the the clients using the goals using the goals using the project type and goals and any additional notes if any that will be sent to Slack module. Project type and goals. Okay. I was gonna say something to make this more stronger. Additional notes if any that was sent to Slack module. Then I think if I want to talk about like I'm trying to find this. Hold on. It took I list the steps, things to talk about during the discovery call. Okay, I think this is it. Let me put it one side. Okay, so I think this is what I'm looking for. I think. Okay. Sensor Slack module. Lists. Structure in the discuss why we're here. Why is my PC slow just all of a sudden? Discuss why we are here. Introductions, introductions. Thank them for joining. Warm hello. Discuss why we're here. Here's my goal. How it works. Here's my goal. And you just plan it out for them, how it works. No, we don't need how it works. Let's leave it like this for now. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's do etc. So if it's smart enough, it will give us some more. If not, you just keep pimping it and pimping it. So in Slack, you can blocked bidden message. You can add. I don't think it will show itself. Let's see. Which one is this? 10. Oh, it's actually there. 10. Okay. So this also come as a message. Let's just put it down here for now. Results. Save. Woof. Okay, let's run this. Let's run this. Let's see. First of all, I have to put in the form. Let's fill the form real quick. Okay, let's see. Next time maybe I'll do something like some webs. Next time I could do something like web scraping or iterators, aggregators, just something a little bit more complex down the line. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of ideas I have in mind that I want to share with you guys. So let's say the company name is I can't think of a company. Let's say the company name is Apple. Apple sees me and they're like, hey, you know what, we want to work with you. Oh, my bad. Is this published? Okay, it's published, but I need the link. Copy link, copy. So we are going to use a tab in another browser. So I think this is what we're going to do. Name will say Apple Boy. Name is Sam checks. Email. This is my email. Phone number 125-458-795. Project type, we're trying to do some workflow automation. Goals, what is your goal? I am trying to build a system that scrapes data, that scrapes event data from the internet, maybe Eventbrite, and sends it to me. Sends it to my system. Sends it to my email or and notifies my team of any events, of any niched events going on in the area going on in the set of areas that I'm looking at. I didn't even check if the Slack thing is really connected. That start date, won't start this as soon as tomorrow. Urgency 4. No additional notes. Submit. So now this has been submitted. Let's put this down there. We can see there's a response from Appleboy. Thank you, Appleboy. Oh, okay, so let's run this. But this will be set to a time where it runs on its own. We can see Google Sheets has picked up something, and it's from Appleboy. This is the timestamp. This is his goals, saying this is what he wanted. So that worked. Now Calendly is created the link and puts it in the bundle in a collection. So this is the booking URL. This is the owner, and this is the event type, but this is what we'll send to them. So in the next one, this took the information from the Excel sheet to give us, what was the input? We said we wanted your friendly, helpful, automated expert who's writing an email from a human perspective. I need to space this out. So write a personalized confirmation email thanking Sam Chirks. So it filled in the parameters we gave it, and the output. Wait, let me. From a human. So the output we gave it was ISAM. Subject was confirmation of your project submission, workflow automation. So it changes every time. Thank you so much for submitting your project details about workflow automation. It's thrilling to see your innovative approach towards scraping and processing event data, especially from platforms like Eventbrite. Automatically notifying your team about niche events in specific areas sounds like a fantastic way to keep everyone informed and engaged. So you can see, I've noted you're looking to kick off things. You can schedule a 30 minutes meeting with the, so this will be formatted in like a link, like an hyperlink. So once they click it, it takes them there. Warm regards. So the BR didn't work. So wait, was the BR the first thing? I know, or maybe it's 2 BRs I need to put there. But let me see. Oh, I think the N worked before the BR. The new line, I don't think it worked. Let's take this away. This might have actually worked. Let's see. So yeah, that was the output. So the output now sends a Gmail. Let us check our Gmail drafts. Let's go to our drafts to see builds. My bad. Unknown sender. Okay, so I think we send this to a different place. So you can see we didn't really get we didn't try the new line. We didn't put the new line. We didn't format the HTML. So we will do that in a minute. But we can see that it's sent. P.S. Since June 2025, we celebrate the National Day. What a great start to our project. Venture on the festive notes. Since June 2025 will be celebrated as a national holiday. With this right here, you can now tweak it again to give you the output you want. So back to Google Sheets. It seems to have completed our log intake form. Let's go back and see. This is one from Apple Boy. So log intake, there is nothing here. Yes, there is nothing here, so something is off. The outputs, log intake A1 to F1. What happened there? Oh, we didn't map it. So the client's name, so this will be the output from, we didn't map it. The client name, we can get a client name from this, the email from this, the project type from this, the project type from this, the goals from this, the Calendly link from this. Okay, so let's run this again. I don't know if it's going to. Okay, let's wait. Trello. Let's see what happened. This is my first time with this. I know I'll need to. Okay, let's first go to Trello and see what happened. How it created the card. Okay, we can see something came in from Apple Boy, green, showing that it's a new card. Okay, so in the description, we just need to properly identify this. This is my first time using Trello, so by tomorrow I'll understand. I'll know what it's about. I use Jira. I mostly use Jira, Google Sheets, and ClickUp, and I haven't used Airtable. Okay, I've used Airtable one time. ClickUp, it was kind of overkill, so I didn't want to touch on that. So, but yes, you can see once you just edit it a bit, it appears on your Trello card. Then ChatGPT will, again, as was given a different instruction, to create a minute of meeting. I'm curious about this to see. Oh no, results. Yeah, so we're going to remove all this. I think the inputs probably came in not really great. Create a meeting. Yeah, I would. Okay, I see what he did. Okay, so it actually created the meeting. Okay, I understand why it's like this. Okay, and you can even create a automatically create like a DocuSign, but that would be like for a different flow after Fireflies. I use the Fireflies model to maybe iterate through the audio of the discovery call, and pretty much create a contract, well, it will be part of the proposal generation. I'm going to create like so there'll be proposal generation steps. So there are just so many ways you can put all this together, connect so many things out there. Let's see if anything was sent to Slack. Oh yeah, but yes, this gave us the results, the opening, the introduction, the objectives of the meeting, the client's current setups, because you want to know what they are working with, proposed solution, additional features, preliminary timeline phase, budget and resources, question and clarification, next step and action, closing, document control. So it's going to be there. They're going to know what we're talking about. That's the way I like to handle my meeting. Then Slack, let's see, I can see there's an asterisk here. Oh, client alerts. This looks like a Calendly link. We like to, oh, okay, look at everything. Yeah, okay. So it actually sends it's from Apple Boy. Okay. So I just need to clean it up a bit. This is like can really install the Calendly app. I can do that later. Okay, Google Drive app and everything. Enable notifications. So there it is. What you just saw now was me creating an automated client intake system using an AI flow, doing everything from scratch. But since this will be connected to my website, I'll be using a webhook as my source. So thank you for tuning in. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more no-code automation tips. I'm starting up my website soon, so I would talk about that later.